this year is April 2024. So what year will it be now in North Korea? Do you know? Is the year of 주체 130?
Well, in my case, I was destined for this since I was about 12 years old when I read all three of Frederick Douglass's autobiographies. And he talked about the importance of people having control of their own lives and being respected. So from a young age, I was already into freedom. Not just my freedom, but also the freedom of other people. I just feel like my whole career was set up for this.
Okay.
Stephanie, you have the printout, right? Yes. So it's okay. So you start off with your attention catcher about North Korea, and then I think you need to mention what is your main point of the speech.
The old Soviet communist state, which will deal. 대표님, it's hard to read. This week, we are focusing on individual mentoring for preparation for speech contest. So we're pretty busy. Our program is all the using English, which is not easy for refugees, but the refugees want to join our program, meaning that they thinking it's valuable. I didn't know exactly what reality of North Korea, what is the reality of North Korean refugees. So that's why I want to contribute to unification, but my starting point is to get to know about North Korea and get to know about North Korean refugees. Hopefully we have unification soon.
Okay, and I'm gonna time you.
Yeah.
So remember, maximum 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
When we escaped, my father carried my mother on his back from North Korea. I called China, Vietnam, the mountains of Laos by boat to Thailand. And finally, we're flown to South Korea. We're so scared as we escaped, but looking back, I can feel my father's love for my mother.
Now this is the third time we worked on this speech, and I can really see improvement from you. A couple of things I think you should think about. Number one, pronunciation.
Yeah.
Okay, so this time I'd like to recommend when you're talking with your mentor, tell your mentor from the first session, let's work on my pronunciation.
Yeah.
Okay? But I think there's one more way to think about, and that is the international movement. Okay, all right. All right, thank you. Yeah. When we first started this, we actually battled about how to develop it. But my style was to have the refugees in charge of their own education, including choosing the volunteers that they work with. Eungu didn't believe in it at that time. And
Long time ago.
yeah, well, but it's an important part of the history. We didn't have to convince anybody. No marketing strategy. Just do the right thing. And by creating a proper program, you can create the situation that they will come to you.
이전에는 이게 북한에서 이렇게 와서 한국에 오기까지 이게 너무나도 힘든 과정을 거치면서 말을 하기가 좀 힘들었어요. 저한테도 막 TV에서 나오는 거 이런 거 진짜예요? 북한 진짜 그렇게 어려워요? 그렇게 힘들어요? 사람들 죽어요? 뭐 그리고 막 회사에서도 밥 먹을 때 막 명희 씨 북한에서 이런 반찬 먹어봤어요? 막 이런 질문들을 받게 되고 그러면서 이건 뭔가 잘못됐다. 이 사람들한테 진짜 이걸 알려야 되겠다라는 생각을 많이 하게 됐고 또 최근에 특히 러시아나 우라크 이런 전쟁이라 이런 것들을 보면서 여성과 아이들 엄청난 피해를 받고 이런 부분들 보면서 북한은 우리가 그 여성들이 이런 상황에 놓일 적에 여성들이 가장 큰 피해자 중에 한 명이다. 그래서 이런 여성들이 자기 목소리를 내야 된다라는 생각을 많이 하게 됐어요. 그래서 용기를 가지게 됐고 또 주변에 탈북민들이 또 몇 명 유명한 분들이 또 이렇게 인권에 대해서 과감하게 얘기를 국제 무대에서 하는 거 보고 저도 그런 용기를 가지게 됐었어요.
My name is Yumi Park. I was born in Haesan, northern part of North Korea. I escaped when I was 13 years old and trafficked in China. When I was 15, I crossed the Gobi Desert into Mongolia and came to America 8 years ago. And then when I met Casey, he was just so nice. I reached out to him, like, I want to learn English. How can I learn English, right? And he said, well, we have this matching program with the volunteering tutors. These tutors did not just only teach me English, it really taught me about the world. And all these materials really inspired me. One day I do want to help other people through my education. Thanks to all this media and YouTube, right? This free information is surrounding now. I think American public especially getting to see a lot of human faces of these stories and finally understanding North Korea not just as a political issue, it's a human rights crisis. It does give a lot of confidence to the survivors to tell their stories to the wider world and understand what they've gone through is not a shameful journey, but it's a heroic journey. That what they did to survive to find freedom. I don't think any other organization currently working on this issue, helping defectors find their voice. And not only that, with this voice, I do think if there are more stories like myself, other defectors come out, the world will know about North Korea and the plight of these people.
이게 한국과 비교를 하면 너무나 살기 어려운 것이고요. 공부하는 것도 좀 힘든 것인 것 같아요. 한국에서는 대학교에서 뭐 김일성, 김정일 뭐 이런 부자들에 대한 그런 사상 교육은 하나도 안 해서 너무나 행복한 것 같습니다. 저는 지금 천국에서 사는 것 같아요.
She thinks she's in heaven.
For several years, the way we operated, we just let them do whatever they wanted and meeting with the mentors. Now we're having them think about how can they develop as speakers, not just for the speech contest, how can they be more impactful with their speeches.
We arrived yesterday in Harvard University with 7 North Korean refugees, and yesterday we already take a rest, and then today. Handling judges and students and contestants, audiences. So I have many thoughts right now, and
Sorry. Who has been elevated to the status of God. Then if you move as you're doing this, it's more natural.
처음에 어려웠던 게 자유로운 게 어려웠어요. 왜냐면 다 제가 관리를 해야 되고 제가 선택을 해야 되고 제가 찾아봐야 되고 하는데 아무것도 모르니까 그래서 처음에 몇 개월은 좋았는데 그 자유를 어떻게 써야 되는지 몰라가지고
Their support will reach not only the prisoners, but also the leaders from freedom-loving nations.
Okay, our next speaker is Yumi Lee. And the title of her talk is I Had Hoped to Be Sold.
그래서 이번 기회를 통해서 하버드에 가서 조금이나마 북한을 알릴 수 있다고 하면은 그거에 대한 어떻게 보면은 좀 보람도 있고 또 지금까지도 북한에서 인권 탄압받고 있는 북한 사람들을 위한 나의 어떤 의무라고 할까? 아무튼 그래서 굉장히 좋은 기회라고 생각을 합니다.
좀 국제적인 이렇게 단순히 북한 하면 사람들이 북한 인권 하면 사람들이 또 생각하는 게 하나가 북한을 건드리지 말아야 돼. 걔네 핵무기 가지고 있잖아. 막 이런 얘기들 많이 하는데 그렇지 않고 인권이라는 큰 베이직 안에서 특히 여성이라는 그 인권을 생각을 할 적에 국제적인 여성 운동의 하나로서 좀 발전시켜 나가고 더 많이 세계 사람들에게 알리는 역할들을 좀 해줬으면 좋겠다라는 것이 제가 바라는 바입니다.
You continue to pay attention to and fight for the human rights of the North Korean people. Thank you.
You know, has she been to the States before?
그럼 미국에 혹시 가신 적이 있으시나요?
No. 없어요. 북한에서는 해외라는 거는 상상도 못하는 일이고 일반인이 해외 나가는 거는 그런데 이제 북한에서 그렇게 적대국이라 하는 미국을 간다고 하니까 조금 그렇게 적대국이란 미국이 어떤 나라일까 물론 지금 적대국으로 생각을 하지는 않지만 그래서 궁금해서 신나는 부분도 있고
일단 너무 긴장되고요. 그래도 제 이야기를 잘 전달했으면 좋겠습니다. 두 번째로는 북한에서 사는 사람들이 그래도 나름 인권이라는 걸 알았으면 좋은 계기가 됐으면 좋겠습니다.
Is it this game?
like this. 나 진짜 할 수 있을까? 이런 고민을 좀 많이 했었어요. 근데 그래도 이거를 내가 안 하면 사람들은 영원히 모를 것이고 영원히 나의 지금도 북한의 나의 친구들, 나의 선생님들, 나의 형제자매들 고통받고 있는 사실을 사람들은 그냥 뭐 맨날 저러다 말겠지 뭐 이렇게 알 것 같아서 난 얘기를 해야겠다.
I escaped from North Korea 3 times. I'm here today to share my experience.
I sacrificed my life to get freedom, so I understand the value of liberty more than anyone. In North Korea, 20 million people live like prisoners.
I had to leave my child in China and come to South Korea, waiting for more than 10 years to live with my son again. However, at this very moment, many women in North Korea, China, and other developing countries are still fighting to protect their sexuality.
Why should we help these children? North Korean defectors born in third countries often feel a sense of instability. They are also often discriminated against in South Korean society. Thank you to Freedom Speaker International for supporting my mission, and thank you for your interest.
Ladies and gentlemen, please close your eyes and open your right hand to accept the gift of freedom that I am giving you.
However, North Koreans won't have to carry loved ones to freedom as my mother did. And they will be able to live in freedom and in protection of the government.
But now the results are in. We'll have the judges come up. Grand prize winner of the 19 I Am from North Korea English speech contest is awarded to Young-hee Kim.
Without those defectors who came before me, sharing their stories in the international stage, other people would not have learned this thing was happening. And because of that, I was rescued from the darkness.
지금도 현재 일어나고 있는 이야기다라는 거 알아갔으면 좋겠고, 좀 다양한 매체들에서 북한에 대한 이런 이슈들이 많이 접했는데 그게 이미 지나간 과거가 아니고 지금 현재도 북한에서 일어나고 있는 사실이라는 걸 좀 알아갔으면 좋겠고, 그냥 나 한 사람이 겪은 어떤 슬픈 이야기, 그리고 뭐 옛날 옛적의 그런 이야기가 아니다.